Ahoy, YouTube! Green labels are a good thing? Ahoy, YouTube! My name is Alex, and I'm Sindane the Shipwreck Pirate, and today I'm going to talk to you about my Green Label CGC comics that I have in my collection. Some of them were purchased a long time ago. Some of them were purchased recently. But I want to talk to you briefly about how I feel about signature books and how I feel about green labels in general. I have a few green labels. They are really cool. Some of them have a story. Some of them are just interesting. So I'm going to start off with this one right here. This is Robin 3 Cry of the Huntress number 1. Green label 7.5. If you look right there, if it'll focus, it says manufactured with blank interior. So, cool thing about this guy is that I was in the comic book store in 1992 when this comic book came out, and a gentleman purchased it, came back into the store, and was upset that his comic book had blank pages inside. Me being, I don't know, 12 or 13, I decided that it would be a good idea to buy him his new comic and trade it for the one with blank pages. And I did that, and I don't regret it, and I really actually enjoy this comic a lot, and I'm very happy that it is a misprint of some sort. I believe now that it's been identified as like a promotional type comic that came out for that comic in the 1990s to promote it before the actual comic came out. It came with like some buttons and some pins and a poster and stuff like that. So it was like a whole deal. And I'll put up some photos here in just a second. You can check it out. And this next one here, when I was younger, I was just getting back into the graded comic books. It was probably around the 2006-2007 time period. I really liked Michael Turner as an artist, and I purchased this book from the Aspen Store website. You know, I got the certificate of authenticity. I sent it off, and it came back a green label, and I didn't really understand why at the time. Unfortunately, you know, I didn't know that there was a verification process, so it was a learning experience for me. So, would I ever do that again? Probably not, but I am happy that I do have this book. It does say, you know, name written on cover, but, you know I ordered it from his official site, you know, back in 2006, and I know where I got it from, but I'm happy to have it. One of the things that I do not want with a green label is an incomplete book. That's basically where I draw the line. I just have something against having an incomplete book. I know that, like, in instances of Hulk 181 and a few other books, they're getting harder and harder to find at a reasonable price, and people are leaning more towards some of these books that have coupons cut out or pages missing or things like that. I myself personally, that's just not for me. I want to preserve the history. I want to preserve the completeness of it if I can, the best I can. And having something incomplete for my personal collection is just not right for me. It might be right for you, but I would personally avoid it myself. And then lastly, I was at one of my favorite honey holes at the mall, and they had a new comic book out, and they all had white covers except for one. One had this kind of weird green color across it. So I grabbed that one immediately and said, I'm buying this one. And it's pretty strange. This one says manufactured with end of roll warning stripe. So that's this green stripe, and it actually goes all the way around the book. You can see that. And I'll put up some pictures here in just a second. I took some pictures before I sent it off to CGC, but it is pretty cool. I like these like oddities, and I mean this thing is crisp, for being printed and cut and folded and stapled, all with whatever's on there that's on there. Yeah. So tell me what you guys think. I do have a few actual signature series books, and those I did buy, third party. I didn't actually have them signed or send them off to have them signed like you can in recent years. But I generally try to stay away from signature books. The experience that I had with the green label, and even though I have my certificate, it was still deemed not authentic because, if CBCS had that option, or if I don't even think they were around back in 2006. Either way, it was a learning experience for me. If I do have signature books that I do want to have graded, I will send them probably off to CBCS and not off to CGC, just because of that. But going forward, I try to stay away from signature books just because I don't want their signature to ruin their beautiful art. I'm sure they've got their signatures on there somewhere, incorporated in the art or on the art somewhere already. I don't need anything else mucking it up. But that's how I feel about it. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Hit that thumbs up. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you can, please. Thank you. Cheers.